for me, when I came in, I just had completed a doctorate in psychology. It's in this effort to become a science, just tended to take the self out, take out important questions, take out anything that couldn't be measured behaviorally. And so I was going to teach psychology, and then Bob had this idea, we start a program on a T group. Well, what the hell is a T group? A T group is you get people together and then you refuse to lead.
And then you what? Then you what?
Refuse to lead.
Refuse.
Oh.
Refuse to lead. You refuse to lead. In other words, you get a request. Well, what are we supposed to do? And you just look at the floor or do something. And then pretty soon people begin to grasp, oh, if something happens, it's going to be because I do something. And rather than become dependent on the leader. And out of that came, just tremendous stuff that I can return to later. But for a doctorate to come into and represent an institution who wants to run a master's degree in T group, what's the outcome? Do they learn
on pillows? Remember?
On pillow? Do we learn to do nothing? Is that what is it that is a T group's about? And what that did for me, because I came and I represented in the beginning the tradition, the academic tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I came from a doctorate where we had oral examinations, where we had to learn another language, quote, learn, which I've forgotten. But, that kind of rigor. And all of a sudden, let's start a graduate program in the T group. What's a T group? What does it do? Yeah, I had a pretty good experience. I know there's something here. But how are we going to measure it? How are we going to talk about it? And that launched an immense personal growth as well as intellectual stimulation for me to make sense out of what happens.
Mm.
And I'm still on that route. I'm still on that passage. And I'll get to the bottom line later, perhaps, if we get there. But I believe the relationship of the power of what's learned in the T group is the power not of individual group, but of relational repair, relational between people and among people. And if you read the news and listen to the news like I do, it wouldn't hurt today's world.
No, it wouldn't.